Welcome to our first week in the Essentials of Cleansing, and we are going to be speaking this week about the element of fire. Fire has been around since time immemorial. When lightning struck the earth, the trees caught fire, and it's been with us ever since. Now, man's ability to harness fire, that took a while to get to. But over time, man was able to harness fire, and it became the center of daily life. Kept them warm, helped them cook, as you obviously know, and in spiritual and cleansing aspects, it helped connect them to Creator to cleanse themselves of negative energy, curses, depending on your culture. It connected you to the sun, to the home. As we all know, fire represents the hearth, the center of the home. Fire in certain cultures represents the sun. It represents vitality and movement. It represents growth and destruction all at the same time. Fire has the ability to rip away that which no longer serves you, to clear you of those things. It can destroy what is excess in your life at the drop of a dime. But it also has the ability to open and clear new ways of being and seeing. It has the ability to move away the things that were blocking your view, move away the things that were holding you back. So in this sense, fire is very cleansing, and it is also very revitalizing in itself. So just a few things about fire before we get into our aspects of how to cleanse. Fire is a representation of many things. It is a representation of the phoenix, where everything burns to ashes and something new grows from it. Fire is a representation of the sun. It is a representation of, in Christianity, Creator, because the sun is connected. It represents your heart, that fire that burns in your heart, that gives you that vitality to move and go after things. It connects you to the earth, because in its clearing away, it makes room for new growth. Fire through many cultures have been kept as a way of honoring the tribes and their connection to source. So as long as the fire burned, that connection and that center connection to the tribe and to Creator, to the earth, it was kept whole. We all know about the eternal flame, which of course represents different people and different spirits. The fire also represents spirit, depending upon the culture and belief system that you have. Of course, with everything, in my belief, spirit touches everything, so there's nothing without his essence in it. Fire is, sometimes there's words that don't come to you, but fire is an amazingly beautiful thing that you must respect. Fire can either be destructive or it can be healing. The warmth of a fire can soothe you, it can remind you of home, it can give you light in the darkest places. It can be that one spark that makes you feel safe and comfortable. It can make you feel loved, understood, but it can also destroy and rip away the things that you hold dear if you do not respect it in its proper course. And sometimes fire comes and shows us that we need to get rid of things that, are blinding us to that which is the most important. So we're going to work with fire in this week. We have, of course, a meditation that I want you to do prior to doing any firework. This will help you connect to the element of fire to get a better understanding and a better connection, so that when you do your fire rituals, your fire cleansings, you will have a better connection and understanding of what you're doing, as well as a respect for the fire itself. Okay? There's a PDF at the bottom which will contain all the information from this video, as well as from what you read in the course. This is for you to keep and use as a reference. Inside that PDF, there will be a link to this video, as well as the meditations. This is for you to keep. There'll be a password attached so that you can always have access to this. Please do not give this information out to anyone else who has not paid for the course. Other than that, let's get started in a wonderful week of fire. Let's find the warmth, cleanse away the old, revitalize, and connect. Walk in beauty and grace. Have a wonderful week. Again, join us in the forum. If you have any questions, we'll be discussing fire and different cultures and how they reacted to fire, and other ways that we can use it and how we relate to fire.